So, hey, they asked me to make this remembrance of, or something. Was it a remembrance? I can't remember what it was. Anyway, something about Marion. Say something about Marion for this thing for the Playwright Center. So, I'm on my way to some meeting, so I'm kind of trying to do this in a hurry and stuff like that. I try to get the best quality I can out of my little video here, so here it is. So anyway, this is the way I met Marion. I'd come back from college. Well, actually, I hadn't come back from college. I'd come back from New York. I graduated from college in 1977 in Pittsburgh, Carnegie Mellon, and I came back here to Minneapolis, you know, and I didn't have anything to do because the show I was in was supposed to get a second life or another life after we did it. It was Streamers, and we did it in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And we were supposed to get a date in New York City. That didn't happen. So I'd come home on the hiatus, and then I found out that we weren't going to go back. And so I was here in Minneapolis. I didn't have anything to do. So I started auditioning around town for, you know, just to see if there was anything, trying to get bites around. And I got cast in a production of Streetcar Named Desire at Park Square Theater, not where they're located now, but where they were originally located. And I think it was directed by Lynn Musgrave, I think. It might have been Richard Cook, but I think it was Lynn Musgrave. In any case, so I'm in this show. I'm playing Steve, the friend of, you know, Stanley Kowalski. And Marion McClinton comes to see the show one night, and he comes up to me afterwards, and he said, would you be interested in auditioning for me and Lou Bellamy for a production of a show that they were doing at the Number Theater Company? And I said, sure. So I went on over there and I got into the show, got into that show. And I think that one was called The Resurrection of Lady Leicester. It may not have been called that. It might have been called something else. I don't really remember exactly what that first show was. But Marion was the one that was responsible for bringing me to the attention of the Penumbra Theater Company and Lou and so on and so forth, which I ended up staying there for, and I'm still involved there, but, you know, being involved there for more than 40 years now. Marion, more than anybody else, is responsible for introducing me to the theater community here in the Twin Cities, and that was in I'm going to take a guess here. I think that was in 1981. And I'm forever grateful and thankful to Marion McClinton for doing that. Obviously, the guy has a great eye for great talent. You know, I mean, you have to say that for sure. Now, this is the backside of the story. Okay, so years before, in 1976, I think it was, I did a show at Cricket Theater. It was my first equity show, directed by Luigi Salerni, and that show was also Streamers, which was the one I was supposed to, you know, we did in New Hampshire, and then was going to go back to New York and all that. Anyway, Lou came to see that show with two friends of his, and tried to tell me, and one of his friends was trying to tell me that Lou's going to start this great theater, and it was, you know, and it would be great if I would be a part of it, and I passed on it. The two friends that Lou had with him was Claude Purdy, who I knew from Pittsburgh, and August Wilson, who I knew from Pittsburgh. So, but you know, the thing is that it's the only reason I bring that up is because it's interesting how life comes and turns itself around so much. So this is for everybody that's involved with the Playwright Center and new work, directors, actors, and everything. Help each other. Be a part of each other's lives professionally, you know, stay away from the personal stuff, but, you know, be a part of your life professionally, because you never know when something, some sort of gem is going to come around and take you and embrace you and lift you to a higher place. This is what Marion has done with not just me, but he has done this with so many actors, and I think directors and designers throughout his long, illustrious career. Marion is a treasure to the state of Minnesota, and he should be honored as high as any artist that has ever come from here. You know, Lou Bellamy, F. Scott Fitzgerald, all that. Marion is the man. End of story.